somebody on the camera, so obviously there's 4.
Ready to go?
Good evening. Today I'm going to talk to you about the changing world of the music business and discuss the rapidly changing landscape of music. After you listen to my speech, I hope that you know a little bit more about how music is translated, how the music business is changing, mostly because of the internet, and that you can be aware of how money is made in music now. There's been a lot of changes because of the internet. Since 2000, album sales in the U.S. have dropped a phenomenal 54.6%, which would equal 514 million albums. And as you can see, the internet changed music. Napster was the first thing that started to happen, which was person-to-person file sharing, which was actually freely downloading music and not paying for it. So the music industry considered that stealing. People just considered it sharing. But it did change how much money was made in music. And since P2P file sharing started in the year 2000, here's a point. In that year, 2000, 24 different artists sold over 2 million albums. Last year, 3 artists sold over 2 million albums, one of them being Adele, another one Lady Gaga, if you're familiar with those two. And there are more than 9 million bands in the world. There's a lot of ways to access music today. You can do it online through MP3 downloads, iTunes. You can still buy CDs, and vinyl is making a small comeback. A lot more music is being made these days. In the year 1999, 43,000 albums had at least one sale, which is kept by a group called SoundScan. It's when you do the little what do you call it, barcode. When it passes over that, then the information goes to SoundScan and they log it. But last year there were 76,400 albums that were scanned at least once. So although there is less music being sold, there's more music being made, which is good for the fan, and it's good for the listener, and it's good for the artist as well that before maybe didn't have access to selling music. They now do. But the main ways in which the income streams have changed is that now we have things like Spotify, Mog, which are services that have music on them. You can go and pay a $10 or $15 a month fee, and you have a library, a huge library of music. You can go make your own personal list and listen to music that way. And this has caused that illegal downloading to go down, and file sharing, stealing has gone down from a high in 2003 of 23 million users actively downloading music to today when it's only 8 million. The other way that music can get out is that bands can sell their music directly to the public through their own website or sites that are set up for that purpose, like Bandcamp or Reverb Nation. There's no doubt that the music industry has changed, and there's no doubt that it's going to continue to change. Music will be made, money will be made. Who's going to make it? That's still the question. Who's the winners? Who's the losers? Nobody knows. Hopefully it will be the artists and the listeners, as well as the record industry. Thank you.